This amazing Blizzard setup spawned this gigantic two-pun hold. I'm the red player in this game, and I decided to cap in Greece to go for two border southeastern Europe. What we want to do is to be extremely greedy and take over it and Spain at once. The game immediately starts wild because the orange player takes over the pink player's capital and the pink player is not going to take over the Naricalps easily anymore. In fact, he might even be in a super big position. But not me, because I'm taking over Spain and Southeastern Europe at once. And what I want to do in this game is to snowball this game easily to victory. As you can see, the pink player is doing some many rolls, but don't you see what he takes over the orange players? The orange players originally capital successfully, because the orange player immediately flags the game. 15 throws by me, and I think I'll just simply take that orange player's capital he took from the pink player. Not the most fortunate is what the green player got. A capital in Germany. It seems like the blue player has taken over that Eastern Europe capital. I believe that is originally capital of the orange player, which the pink player took from the orange player, but then the blue player took over it. Because as you can see, the blue player already has a capital in France. The green player unfortunately breaks for me, but as long as he doesn't take over my capital, I might still be in a good position. If of course the blue player doesn't take over it either. He could have already taken over Eastern Europe, and who knows, he could receive a lot of troops. Ideally what I want is what the blue and green players would end up fighting each other. I saw the blue player taking over Iceland, and I saw the green player expanding from Germany to Scandinavia as well. So these players are really close to each other, and this is why right where I'm not breaking through them, even though I'm in a way considering that. But I think I'll just simply rather go after the Peru player, because the Peru player is the closest player next to me, and right where I just simply want to take over these additional territories to see how many troops the Peru player actually got on his capital. But his capital is actually pretty strong, so right there obviously have to fortify my troops back. And I'll just simply let the blue and green players to fight it out. But of course, that could be a possibility, but these players just simply decide to be good neighbors, which I guess wouldn't be the most ideal for the progression of a game. Either way, myself, I have to take care of a Peru player, and right there I see a bunch of attacks by the green player. The blue player sends a cranky mode, so I assume the blue player breaks through the green player. If a green player retaliates to the blue player back, then I'll be in a super good position, but as you can see, the Peru player is retaliating to me right there, guys, and he breaks. He successfully breaks through Southeastern Europe. I mean, I'm a little bit underestimated. I thought the Peru player would have way fewer throws than he did, but right there he actually had a lot. Either way, right there I decided to still continue capturing a lot of territories and reaching the Peru player's capital once again. So to make him waste a lot of troops, because if a Peru player and I go back and forth to retake over these territories back, basically the Peru player will soon enough run out of troops, and then I'll be able to take over his capital easily, and might even completely eliminate him from the game, or at the very least wipe him out completely from Orient. So right where I want him to be attacking me again, wasting a lot of troops, and if he does that, then he is going to lose the game. So right where he actually decides to make a great move by fortifying his troops back. Basically what the Peru player has to do is to only capture a single troop territory a turn, and try to sustain as many troops on his capital as possible. Capital's got a huge defender's advantage, so if the Peru player actually gets a lot of troops on his capital, then it might not even be worth to eliminate him from the game, so this is what the Peru player has to do. And right there, luckily for the Peru player, the green player breaks through me, so that would be even harder for me to eliminate the Peru player now, because I won't be receiving as many troops anymore. But 14 troops are still pretty much, and right there I should still be in a good position, much better position than the Peru player is. Right there for a moment I thought maybe I should even blitz the Peru player's capital, but probably not, because I mean still wouldn't be that good blitz. So I just simply decided to take over the Naricalps back, and potentially encourage the green player to take over my capital, because what I saw is what the blue player wasn't really going to retaliate back to the green player, and the blue player basically separated himself in Eastern Europe. So what I wanted is what the green player would take over my Naricalps capital and be connecting the blue player once again. But I mean the blue player is playing very smartly right there by not engaging into a connect with the green player. because otherwise if he gets into a connective green, then it would only be me who would be receiving a lot of troops, and that would give me a huge advantage and I'd be able to win this game easily. So right there, the blue player might actually be a super good player over there, guys, which should be tough to defeat. Then, when it comes to the green player, I would say he's a lower ranked player in this game. I think he's a wildcard in this game and could give away the game to one of the players. For example, if the blue player gets into a connect with him, then the game could be given away to me. But if the green player gets into a connect with me, then the game could be given away to blue. So right there, I think the only way the green player wins this game is that if neither me or blue will attack the green player, no matter if the green player will break for us. Basically, if neither of us would retaliate back to the green player. But otherwise, I would say that would be really hard for the green player to win. And I think most likely either me or the blue player wins this game. But also now the green player is growing strong. He is growing strong, but I do not think he's really taking the best advantage he could out from his situation. I think he could have already snowballed the game much more. So I think he's missing out by that, guys, and especially by not taking over my Denari Cubs captive, because then he would be able to break through the blue player as well, prevent the blue player from receiving so many troops too, guys, and I would be only with Southeastern Europe alone. But as you can see, since the green player wasn't doing much about that, me already got a lot of troops in my capital, and the blue player is in a strong position as well. And since the set values will become bigger and bigger, I think that will become extremely hard for the green player to win. And especially when there's even another player, in this case, the pink player, who actually managed to get the Russian Empire, guys. And he actually decided to base his newly gotten troops on the green player, guys. I think that was so random right there for the pink player to attack the green player, but right there I'm super happy, guys. I'm super happy right there somebody finally attacked the green player. Also, what is my current plan? What I'd like to do is to eliminate the poor player, but I think I'm going to wait for one more turn till he gets one more card. But right there I have to check out these West African territories to make sure he still isn't left right there, guys. Right where I saw that orange player's territory too, guys, I decided to do a manual roll on it, and apparently it was the last territory of the orange player, so I received one extra card. Right where the pink player trades in a set, guys, and he takes over my capital. I should be mad, but actually I am happy, because now he'll get the opportunity to attack the green player once again. So actually I'm super happy that the pink player took over the capital. In the blue player's turn, I finally saw him attacking a lot, looking at the dice movements, but he wasn't attacking the green player because I saw the green player still received a lot of troops. So basically what I expect is that he actually took the Russian Empire from the pink player. As you can see, the poor player adds more troops to Orient, and he actually breaks through the blue player in the Russian Empire, guys. So what, do I really want to eliminate the poor player, or would I rather keep him and he would potentially keep breaking through blue? But right there he should still be holding Rage, or maybe he could eventually still decide to play very passively, and maybe avoid wasting a significant amount of troops. So I decided that I'll still eliminate the poor player, because this way the game will be progressed. Unfortunately, I didn't get that good blitz on the pro player's capital, but fortunately I was still able to eliminate him from the game. Well played, the blue player says, guys, and I'm hopefully I'll still be good friends with the blue player, and we both will let each other receive a lot of troops, and then hopefully we would be able to deal with the green player. Well, for the most part it would be greatest if the green player starts attacking the blue player in some way. For the most part, what I'd like is that the green player would take over the pink player's capital, and then I get a good access to start attacking the blue player. That would be the most ideal to me, but right there he could even decide to break through me right there. No, guys. Right there he has more troops to Italy, discovers the pink player's capital, guys. Well played, green, and he doesn't even go, guys. He doesn't even go to take over his capital. I thought I finally get a good advantage. I thought the green player takes over the pink player's capital and then gets a good access to attack the blue player. But he actually didn't do that. So as you can see, I'm unleashing the green player's army once again, so he'd have another opportunity to eliminate the pink player from the game and take over his capital. But as you can see, the blue player actually added more troops to West Africa, and he isn't even going for it. He's actually making a lot of attacks and he's breaking through the green player, guys. Nice. Only 7 troops received by the green player. The green player probably saw that I wasted a lot of troops on the blue player. So right there, probably this is why he decided to attack the green player to just simply make things even. Because me and him right there are receiving a lot of troops and I already did my part by eliminating the blue player. As you can see right there, he went to take over West Africa, which was fine by me. If he is going to attack the green player, then of course I'm going to let him receive a lot of troops. Myself right there, I just simply like to hoard some more troops, build a stronger position. Well, most ideally that would be if he doesn't see, if the green player doesn't know how many troops I have on my capitals. But right there, my situation could become extremely good, guys, if the blue player actually wastes a lot of troops on the green player. Well, as you can see right there, 39 troops. The blue player keeps receiving 39 troops and he gets a lot of troops, more troops when I do a turn. So right there, this situation could be still complicated, guys. Eventually the blue player could start receiving even more troops. As you can see, the green player takes over some holds. 21 troops by him, and right there he trades an asset, guys, loses 49 troops. Here it takes over with capital, guys, and something what I'm happy about, because I mean he wasted a lot of troops. He wasted a lot of troops on the blue player, guys. But as you can see, the blue player is coming back right there, guys. And it seems like he's breaking through everything. The green player holds once again, guys. The green player is in a big position once again. Basically, the only thing he holds is his 2 capitals. So he's in a super big position indeed. And right there, as much as I do not like it, but right there I'm still, for the most part, forced to turtle. Well, not really forced to do it, but right there I think that's the best move for me. Because the blue player is happy, I'm letting him receive a lot of troops, as you can see, even 44 troops. While meanwhile, I do not have to waste a single troop myself. Well, technically, I'm wasting a single troop, guys. I'm still attacking the green player's territories, and right there is the green player about to quit, guys. No, right there, he still adds more troops. In the last second, right there, I thought means the blue player will finally go to a 2-player endgame, but apparently not, guys. The green player didn't bot out. And apparently the blue player even managed to expand to the British Empire too, guys, so I assume he gets even more troops now. As you can see, 49 troops total, which is simply insane. I assume he has Iceland, the British Empire, Scandinavia, Spain, West Africa, and obviously Eastern Europe with the Russian Empire combined, guys. This is why is he receiving so many troops. Unfortunately, right there he decided to break through Italy, but I mean, on one hand, on another hand, it is still fine because he's wasting tons of troops on the green player, and who knows right there, guys, I might even become in a stronger position than he is if he actually goes to eliminate the green player, guys. Well, he'll trade in a set. As you can see right there, he receives even 5 cards, making this elimination, guys. And let's see what will the blue player do now, guys. We finally get into this 2-player endgame, and surprise, surprise. Surprise, bro, right there, you didn't expect me having this army. Otherwise, as you can see, the blue player would have been able to trap me having only 1 border to guard over there, guys. As you can see, he would have held the entire left side. Can you even imagine what would have happened if I actually didn't have a secret army in the Nari Cubs? But right there, the situation might still be controllable. So as you can see, first of all, I decided to break through Eastern Europe and the Russian Empire. And right there, I decided to go this way, guys, and I should have definitely taken over this capital, guys. This is what I'm going to actually do right there. Because otherwise, if the blue player will just simply blitz this army over there, guys, I'll get wiped out, and I'll be just simply easily trapped in Southeastern Europe and Orient. So right there, this is why I decided to take over that blue player's capital, guys, and apparently that was really lucky over there, guys. That was really lucky, he only left it with a 25 troop army over there. What I've noticed is that the blue player is actually able to attack territories fast. He's actually even attacking territories faster than I do. Well, in a way right there, I was still adjusting the slider blitz to not lose too many troops, guys, but overall, the blue player's mechanics are better right there, guys. As you can see, he's able to make these moves much faster over there. 13 troops by me, guys, and okay, at the very least I still held Southeastern Europe, but right there I'm still going to retaliate to the blue player back, guys. And eventually I'll see if I could car block him over there, guys. Also, I want to see how many troops he has right there, guys. 71 troops, so I guess technically I could even take over this capital eventually. Because if I take over this capital, then I could end up holding half of a map when there are 2 borders to guard. So this is my goal I really want to achieve, because I do not really think I would be ever able to blitz the blue player's 182 troop army in Germany. So unless the blue player actually leaves it a little bit weaker, but right there there's no way I'm wasting even 200 troops, guys, to take over that capital. Let's see, okay, the blue player doesn't take over my capital at the very least. Not yet, guys. As you can see right there, he kinda locked himself, but biggest army won't be able to go right there because he is currently locked over there, guys. The blue player is currently locked right there. He still blitzes and he gets favorable blitz. He was supposed to lose more troops right there, guys, but that was lucky over there, guys. I'm not sure if that really changes much for the blue player, guys, and right there I still end up receiving a lot of troops because the blue player actually didn't break through these holes. I mean, he still had a 71 troop army or even 20 troop army over there in Eastern Europe, but he didn't use them to break through my Russian Empire in Orient. Right there I take over this Germany capital, which is even better over there, guys. Why? Because I could take over Germany, Scandinavia, Iceland with British Empire combined, and have them on their 2 borders to guard without unleashing the blue player's army in France. So right there, that's a much better capital the blue player decided to leave for me over there, guys. And so let's see if I could exploit that to take the best what I can out from this capital. So you can see the blue player still keeps breaking through me right where he is attacking these territories. He could even take over this 1 troop capital over there, guys. As you can see, he still had a lot of time, but he decided to not even continue going right there anymore, guys, and I've got away. I got away right there, guys. Right there I went from my 2 capitals at once, and I realized that I wouldn't be able to fortify to one of them back, guys. So right there the blue player didn't take advantage out of that, and myself will definitely not be letting him to have that much advantage anymore, guys. I'm going to fortify a lot of troops to this capital so he doesn't get an opportunity to get this capital back. Good game well played. It seems like a blue player has realized that he loses the game, so right where he just simply goes to eliminate the pink player from the game. And myself will just simply go for the capital run and win the game. But well played. You were such a good ally, blue. You're such a good player too. Right there, maybe you wasted way too many troops on the green player, bro. But right there, as you can see, the game was awesome. Thank you very much for the game. Right there, I take over this keep on hold half map position. The last blitz, guys. And that's GG.